So here it is. I'm finally doing my pipe collection video. Shh. Yeah, so I'm gonna go through these pretty quickly because I I got a few here and I don't want to be here all day. So we're gonna go through these pretty quick, starting from my first to my most recent. This is my first pipe I ever had. It's a Dr. Graybo. I have since grown to despise Dr. Graybo pipes, but I do like this pipe. It's nice. It looks nice. It smokes okay. It was bought for me by my friend Dave, and he also bought me my first tobacco. Of course, I can't get through a video without my dog barking. That's my first pipe. Then it was quite a while before I got another one, and I bought this stand, which came with a number of pipes. I believe I only have one of them left in my possession, and that's this one. It's also a Graybo. Looks very similar to my first one, except obviously it's a straight billiard, and it's a smaller bowl. And again, it smokes okay, but it's not great. I just kind of keep it around because it looks okay and it's not completely offensive. The other ones were all broken or wore out after a while, so I've gotten rid of them since. My next pipe I bought at Tinderbox. This is a Czech pipe. It's a pretty nice pipe. It looks its age. It's old. The stem was pretty worn up. I might replace it eventually. Sorry, let me get this focused again here. I don't smoke it very often, but it is a pipe that I kind of take with me to have as an extra pipe, just because I usually carry it in my pipe bag over there. And I was buying pipes for quite a while at Tinderbox. And this was another one I bought. This is a no-name pipe. I haven't been able to find out anything about it. It looks nice from a distance, but up close it looks kind of plasticky. I'm not sure what it's made out of exactly. I assumed at the time it was briar, but I'm not sure now. And I chew on my pipes a lot. I chew on everything. I'm a chewer. So my pipe stems are all kind of beat up. It smokes pretty well. I don't smoke it very often, but again, I just kind of keep it around because it's not terrible. Then this is my second Czech pipe I bought from Tinderbox. Again, it's another estate pipe. All of these were estate pipes. This is probably my best smoking pipe that I bought from there. My best smoking estate pipe. It gets a good amount of use. These were all pretty cheap, so can't expect too much. This was the first new pipe I ever bought. I bought this off Amazon. I don't remember who makes it. It's pretty good. It was my attempt at getting a church warden. I don't know if you can tell, but it's not really all that long. It's church warden-esque, but it's not quite what I was looking for, so I was a little bit disappointed with it, but it's okay. It's a pretty small bowl, as you can probably tell from my thumb. Let's see, what was next? Yes, and I believe my next pipe that I bought was my Ukrainian pearwood dragon pipe, which I think was one of the first videos I did on this channel, was showing this off. I was really happy with this when I got it. It's a big bowl, looks really cool, smokes really well. I don't smoke it all that often, but I do enjoy smoking it when I do get around to it. Again, I think I bought this off of Amazon. I've been intending to buy some other ones, actually. I do have another one that I'll get to in a minute here. Then there's this thing, which I bought from the local grocery store, just to see what a corncob pipe was like, and I wish I hadn't, because it's terrible. But, you know, it was an experience. I don't know why I still have it. It was only $5. I could have thrown it away by now, but for some reason I still have it. Alright, then there was my 27th birthday, in which I got a ridiculous amount of pipes. This first one, my Stanwell, my first Stanwell, which caused me to fall in love with Stanwell. It's from my wife. It's awesome. I love everything about it. It made Stanwell my favorite pipe maker. I know there's some small independent pipe makers that apparently make some amazing pipes. They're just too expensive for me. I haven't got around to buying any. But I actually like Stanwell so far. From my little experience that I have, I actually like Stanwell better than even Peterson. But I've only smoked maybe 2 Peterson pipes. Then she also got me my next pearwood, Ukrainian pearwood, Church Warden. Has this very Persian looking lion on it. It's really awesome. I love this pipe. Again, I don't smoke it very often, just because I almost keep these around more to look at than to smoke. It's got this leather band around the top here, but it does smoke very well. I should smoke it more often. Church Wardens are kind of that kind of pipe that you have to have a very specific thing you're doing, like reading or just relaxing. You can't really smoke a Church Warden and do anything else. And I also got another Church Warden for my birthday from my friend David, a different David. This is a Fess pipe. I have smoked this a few times. I've actually made a couple videos smoking this that never made it to my channel for whatever reason. Although I do think I was smoking this when I made one of my earlier videos. I don't remember. I've made too many videos now. But it's a good pipe. Smokes pretty well. It's got a nice design on it here. Very long stem. And also, for my birthday that year, my friend Bryce, who was in Germany at the time, brought me back this Lorenzo, which is actually an Italian pipe, but he bought it in Germany. I love the rustication around the top here. I love that it's flat and sits on its own. I love that. It's very handy. I don't like carrying pipe stands around with me. I like the stem, and it's also rusticated around where the stem fits in too, which I like. Forget where in Germany he bought that. Possibly Bavaria? I don't remember. Then, not too long after that, I finally got around to buying a good corncob. I bought my Country Gentleman, Missouri Meerschaum. Which I don't smoke these. I don't smoke this really any other time than in the summer. I really like smoking these in the summer, corncobs. They just feel like a summer pipe. So that's usually what I tend to do. So this one probably won't see much action. I know I was just smoking a corncob pipe in the video I just posted, but other than that, that was a special instance. And I've got my plum dinky pipe that I won from his name at the time, I think, was Beardman Alex, now Pipelander, I think. His 100 subs contest. It's a really cool little tiny travel pipe. It's almost always in my pipe bag, or in my bag that I carry to work. It's because it fits everywhere. It smokes very well. It's got a surprisingly large bowl for how small it is. The bowl actually isn't... It's actually quite a bit bigger than this Dr. Graybo. The bowl, anyway. Yeah. I like winning things, so I'm very proud of that one. Then for my past birthday, of course, my Peterson, my first Peterson. My stem is very dirty. My first Peterson pipe. My wife got me. I do love this pipe, don't get me wrong. I love Stanwell, but I do love this pipe. This is a really fantastic pipe, and it's a beautiful pipe. And then for Christmas, I got my latest Stanwell from my wife. My wife is kind of amazing, considering she hates smoking. She's never tried to get me to stop smoking in the house, and she buys me some of the best pipes I own. So yeah, you should all be so lucky. But you can't, because she's mine. But I love this one too. I think I might still like this one better, but I do love this one. It's a really big bowl. And of course, as you've recently seen, my Missouri Meerschaum Cobbett. This is the Shire. Yep. And those are my pipes. And this is some of my tobacco. I have a lot of tobacco. I will probably never smoke all of this. I try to share it whenever I can, because, I mean, a lot of this probably needs rehydrated. I don't know. There's a lot of tobacco there. Then I got all of that. This is actually snuff that I made from a dried out pipe tobacco that I love the smell of. I don't use this very often. I hardly ever use this, but every once in a while I'll just be like, hey, I want some snuff. Then I usually end up regretting it. Like, just even having that box open, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. And I don't smoke cigars very often, but I do like to keep these little tiny ones around. I say that, but I hardly ever have them. Mostly I like to smoke other people's little tiny cigars, but I finally got around to buying some so that I could pay them back. And I do smoke cigars every now and then, but they tend to not agree with me. And I got some lighters. Got the Stanwell lighter. I got my Zippos, a Dragon lighter. I don't think these work right now. I think they need something. I forget what they need, other than fuel. Either a wick or a flint or something. And then my pipe lighter, my Zippo pipe lighter. This one also doesn't work, but. So I believe that is about it. Pipe stand. There's some tobacco in there too. That's really old. I can't even imagine how old that is. That's one of the first pipe tobaccos I ever had. In fact, I might still have the first pipe tobacco I ever got. Let's see. Wow, that is dry. That is really dry. Mango. What does that say? Balkan. Yep, here it is. You can't read it anymore, but that used to say Kentuck. This is from Briar Patch, a tobacconist. I don't know if this is one of their tobaccos. I don't remember. I think it was. They do sell some pipes. They mostly sell cigars, but they do sell some pipes, and they do blend their own tobaccos, and they have some other tobaccos. This is where I got my first pipe and my first tobacco. I picked this one out because I'm from Kentucky, and so I bought the Kentuck. I don't even remember what it tastes like or smells like. Actually, I'm kind of curious now. All I can smell right now is my snuff. I can't even smell it. But it's actually still, looks like it's in pretty good shape. Granted, this tobacco is, let's see, 6 years old. This is 6-year-old, no, it's older than that. Whoa, it's way older than that. This tobacco is, it's my first year of college. It is 9 years old. 9 years old. Almost 10 years old. And it still seems like it's in pretty good shape, which is weird because this is pretty recent and this feels really dry. And one of my Dunhills over here is even more recent and is incredibly dry, even in one of those tins. I don't know how that happened. I try to store my pipe tobacco correctly. Usually it works, but anyway, now I'm just rambling about stuff that no one cares about. So that is my pipe collection so far. I'll probably do another one of these videos in a year and it will probably have doubled in size, hopefully. I don't know, I now have developed a much more expensive taste in pipes, so my collection will probably be growing much slower now than it used to when I was buying cheap estate pipes from Tinderbox. So that's my pipe collection. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was at least somewhat entertaining. And I enjoy seeing other people's pipe collections, so yeah, well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.